Have you ever wondered about the history of the royal Swedish king and his family? Today, we're embarking on a journey through time, exploring the illustrious lineage of Swedish monarchs. From the ancient kings to the current royal family, each has left indelible marks on the nation's story. Understanding the royal Swedish king and his family is key to grasping the broader history of Sweden. So, let's dive into the fascinating history of the Swedish royal family. The history of the Swedish royal family begins in the 10th century, a time of seafaring Vikings and emerging nation-states. The first king of all Swedes, Erik Segersäll, came to power during this era. His rule marked the beginning of a monarchy that would shape Sweden's identity for centuries to come. As we move forward, we encounter King Stenkil, who reigned during the mid-11th century. His reign was notable for the peaceful transition of Sweden from paganism to Christianity. This shift would greatly influence the cultural and political landscape of the country. Fast forward to the end of the 12th century, we find King Sverker II, known for his attempts to consolidate royal power and lay the foundation for a centralized government. His reign, though fraught with civil war, brought about significant changes in the political structure of Sweden. This early period set the stage for the development of the powerful Swedish monarchy we know today. As we move into the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, the Swedish royal family continues to play a key role in the country's history. A time of great transformation, the Middle Ages saw the emergence of notable figures like King Gustav I, who freed Sweden from Danish rule, laying the groundwork for the independent Swedish state we know today. Then came the Renaissance, a period of cultural rebirth and enlightenment. King Gustavus Adolphus, often regarded as one of the greatest military commanders in history, expanded the Swedish Empire, turning it into a major European power. His daughter, Queen Christina, known for her patronage of the arts, made significant contributions to the cultural development of Sweden. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. This period was also marked by power struggles, wars, and political intrigue, painting a vivid tapestry of royal life. These centuries saw the Swedish royal family consolidate their power and influence, shaping the country in many ways. In more recent centuries, the Swedish royal family has continued to play a central role in the country's history. As we entered the 19th century, the monarchy underwent significant changes. The Swedish Constitution of 1810 redefined the king's role, limiting his political power and transforming the monarchy into a largely ceremonial institution. The 20th century saw the reign of Gustav V, a king known for his diplomatic skills, particularly during the tumultuous times of the two world wars. His grandson, King Carl XVI Gustaf, ascended to the throne in the mid-70s and is the current reigning monarch. He has seen the monarchy evolve further, with alterations to the Act of Succession in the year 1979. This act allowed for equal primogeniture, meaning the throne could be passed to the eldest child, regardless of gender. A historic change that paved the way for his eldest daughter, Crown Princess Victoria, to become the heir apparent. In the 21st century, the royal family continues to embody the nation's heritage and values. They participate in numerous public engagements, support charitable causes, and represent Sweden on the global stage. Through their actions, they help to shape the country's identity and foster a sense of national unity. Today, the Swedish royal family remains a symbol of the country's rich history and traditions. So what have we learned about the history of the royal Swedish king and his family? We've delved into the early beginnings, where we discovered the roots of this royal lineage and the castles that have stood as silent witnesses to their rule. We've journeyed through the Middle Ages and Renaissance, a time of great change and evolution for the family, with key figures shaping the course of Swedish history. And then we moved into modern times, where the royal family continues to play a significant role in the nation's affairs. We've seen how each period has its own unique stories, its own heroes and heroines, its own triumphs and trials. The illustrious castles from Kungälv, Slottet to Tullgarns slot, have been the backdrop of these events, standing as timeless reminders of a rich and vibrant past. Understanding the history of the royal Swedish king and his family gives us a deeper insight into the history and culture of Sweden. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time.